Today, Russia and Ukraine engaged in talks hoping to halt the violence, but the war continues, including a bombing near the Polish border.
KTLA 5's Christina Pascucci is live on the ground for us in Lviv, Ukraine. Christina, what's the situation there?
Hi, you guys. Well, as you can see over here, some people are now rushing down to this makeshift bomb shelter because, as I've been talking about, the air raid sirens just went off again. It doesn't matter how many times you hear it, it's unsettling because you don't know if this is going to be the time that there is actually something that drops. So this is a puppet theater, a makeshift now refugee shelter. And we're going to talk to Ilya here in a sec, but I just want to show you all the people who are gathered around, children, women, mostly women and children refugees that we've seen repeatedly. Some men, but often these families sadly get separated because men cannot leave Ukraine if they're between 18 and 60 years old. They have to fight. So what happens when these air raid sirens go off is everyone is on this Telegram app. And Ilya, maybe you can tell me about how it works. Once you hear the sirens, then what's next? You watch your phone for them to give you the okay again?
Yeah. I just watch my phone, or just hear noise, or just we have in the Play Market you can download I don't know how it's say.
I think it's Telegram.
Yeah. Just we have no noise from the phone.
Yeah, the notification that went off. You're a volunteer here. You've seen a lot of refugees moving through. It must be a very tough time for you to watch how the people of Ukraine have been impacted.
So I don't know. The many of people, the many of women are crying. The many of kids are just don't know how to play with the toys, with how to eat. It's so interesting for them. We have food, we have place to sleep, and.
Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for volunteering. Is there any message that you want our viewers and people of America to know?
Repeat, please.
Is there a message that you want the world to know about what your country's dealing with?
I just don't know message. I know that USA is afraid, and my message is don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid.
Thank you for talking to us. And I'm sure what he's alluding to, the no-fly zone that they've all been asking for repeatedly, we've covered that at length. Wow, just letting it sink in for a sec. So just to give you a perspective of how this goes on our end, I'm with Mark, who is holding the camera right now. He's a native of Lviv, and we have a security person with us as well. The sirens went off. We were separated, and I see she just came down, so I'm glad we're reunited because you want to make sure everyone's safe. Also want to give you guys perspective of how we got here. We've been covering that as well. Let's show you video of what the route here looked like to get to Ukraine. Just a few weeks ago, you could fly in. No longer you have to fly to Poland as one route, for example. We flew into Krakow. It was a 4-hour drive, 3.5 to 4-hour drive to the border. Then we were stuck at the border, even though we were invited in to the country by the government. We were stuck there for 3.5 hours. There were some things to settle, even though there was just a small number of buses in the section that we were going through. So that's the situation we're dealing with here. 200,000 refugees in Lviv. Every single room is booked. We couldn't get a room. We're staying in a building I can't disclose because we're here with the Children of War Foundation on a mission, and I very much look forward to showing you later this week. But Mark, do you mind just kind of showing the room a little bit so that people can get a sense? We have children here to the left. Oh, look at the little puppy that we have. And can you ask her what the puppy's name is?
Bonya.
Oh, he's so cute. He's eating the granola bar. So everyone's down here. They're going to stay down here. But, you know, the kids are playing in that back room over there. Yes, this is war, but in some sense, you have to maintain some sort of normalcy, I think, to survive is what we've seen a lot of. People getting married, people having christenings, people going to church to pray, to just cope the best they know how as they deal with this unprovoked war on their nation. Glenn and Lou.
Yeah, Christina, first of all, I'm so glad you made it there safely. And I've been watching all morning you here on KTLA, and it's nighttime there, and you traveled over. So this is sort of your first few hours there, and then to all of a sudden have to be in this shelter. I can feel your emotions. It must be very emotional as an individual and as a journalist, but also to be in the middle of it. It's reality.
Yeah, Lou, and we've been talking about the air raid sirens, and they had gone off when we were trying to. We got in so early this morning. By the time we were 30 hours of traveling, it took forever to get here, and to be cautious and safe, of course. So we wouldn't have it any other way. But when you take all that time, and then you get here and you hear the air raid sirens in the morning, I don't know. It felt so surreal, and then just to kind of get used to being in the midst of this, not hearing any sign of those sirens, and then they strike again. So what it is it's a reminder that you always have to be on guard. You cannot let your guard down, even once things start to feel, a little like you see these kids jumping around, just living life. And we saw them at the park earlier, and it's inspiring, yet tragic, and again, like I said, a reminder that you're in the midst of war. You're in a war zone, and you can't forget that.
So all these children are down there. Are most of them with their parents, and are they all from that one particular town, Lviv, or are they from all over Ukraine?
They're from all over. We've seen a lot of people, Glenn, from the east, from Kharkiv specifically, from the cities that we've reported on that have been really hard hit. And we spoke to a refugee, Anastasia, who we heard from in the last half hour or so, who is somewhere around here. And she was describing the days-long journey it took to get here from the east, and how tough it was, how scary it was for her. And they were just glad they made it in what is supposed to be the safest part of the country currently. To answer your question about whether they're with their parents, most of the ones I've seen here are, but we've also heard of a lot of orphans who don't have their parents. Either they've been killed or they've been separated. And I know there's been some incredible work from even local organizations in the LA area. Mike Liam, who works for local sheriffs, he's a volunteer for the local sheriff's department. He came out here and did some incredible work as well. So it certainly exists, and again, another sad reality of war.
If you guys can't leave that shelter, or the folks who are in there, will they essentially all stay there tonight and sleep?
Yeah, and just Mark, if we can kind of just move around and show the room. I mean, people are on their phones, they are chatting, we have people reading, mothers with their mom, sons with their mom over there to the left, and she's playing with her dog here to the left. Yeah, they're gonna have to stay down here until they get that message that I've been telling you guys about that says, okay, all clear. And when the siren first went off, it was interesting because not all these people came down right away, and I was wondering if they just kind of were gonna, I don't know, because sometimes people say that it stops impacting them the way it used to, and sure enough, they all did come down. So. Yeah, they will remain here. And also another note, when we arrived earlier this morning, we had a huge delay with connecting with the person who is inviting us here because had been an air raid siren, and he had to stay put until he got the clear to start driving again through the city.
Before we let you leave, you're there with Children of War. It's a nonprofit based here in Los Angeles. What exactly will you guys be doing, and the doctors who have traveled with you?
Thanks for asking about that, Lou. So Children of War Foundation, they go into conflict zones exactly like this, and they provide life-saving medical care for children. In this case, it's children who are even just a few weeks old to a few months old, and they're not necessarily injured by war, but they have life-threatening conditions that if we weren't here to treat it, or if the organization wasn't here to treat it, they would likely die. And so another casualty of war that we sometimes don't think about is the people who have, things they're already battling, and then they get neglected or forgotten when all attention turns to dealing with the war at hand. So I've actually linked information on my Instagram and a link in my bio if people want to donate or just learn more about the cause.
All right, Christina Pascucci, reporting live from Lviv, Ukraine, unfortunately at the moment reporting from a bomb shelter.